All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, the prophet God. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and wisdom. The citation of brothers pushing his word and truth and sincerity and charity, and wishing and lives and freedom to do so. The very young guy, come to the great wisdom, shall camp from nature will not lessen, but must edify. Quick scripture of the day, you know, and this one will probably be this one will be real quick, man. I gotta get right back to plantation. But though it be quick, but once it's edifying. Um, you see this shit all over social media, and newer brothers, shit, even older brothers, should fall into really newer brothers for sure. But you see brothers falling out, over some ass, you know, or just because a woman's so beautiful, and Jake fall, you know, in love immediately, you know. There's scripture, to cut all that. You gotta be aware, dealing with these women, all right? Not just be dealing with them just based off the beauty, you know. And scripture also talks about how a silent woman, you know, it it it, 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 damn, it is a gift from the Most High, you know. It's like in the next chapter, yep, color over some shit. It's like Sirach 26 and 14. It says, "A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worse as a mind well instructed." All right, hey man, hey, a shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent, continent's mind cannot be valued. All right, so you know, you're not gonna find these. It's rare, and if you do, know, all praises, but a lot of these women, not saying faith, a lot of these women, you know, uh, base their feelings, their emotions and decisions, you know, um, just off emotions, man. What people feel and what people think, you know, uh, their day goes is a bad day or had to have a bad week if they don't get a certain amount of likes or they don't feel like people they don't like what they posted or feel accepted. You know, very materialistic, you know. But I think is you're not gonna hey Jake is gonna find ain't gonna find peace, with these women, these IG models, yeah, they beautiful and look gorgeous or really they should have shot. In all honesty, they fucking look ugly to me. No matter what type of makeup they put on or how they do their hair, how big the BBL is and all that. You know, once you tap into the spirit, all that shit don't even fucking matter. Of course, you know, um, Jake is attracted to beauty. That's the first thing you see, but don't stumble upon it. That's the scripture I want to bring out. And don't stumble upon it. And always remember, you know, uh, the 7 women we came on to on that. All right, it's not the other way around. All right, a lot of people stumble upon it, and the problem with that is when they stumble upon the beauty, you know, they start now uh, trimming their ways to seek love. All right, a lot of these pretty faced women, you know, have heavy demons, man. All right, a lot of them are into witchcraft, a lot of them into idolatry, a lot of them into adultery. You know, a lot of them they just feed off fucking evil. You know, they feed off wickedness. All right, you go ahead now. You so wooed. You know, you so head over heels. You know, and now you got falling out the truth. Now you over here. You don't believe what you're saying. Now you over here going to church. Now you over here. Getting lines. Now you over here skipping camp. Take her out. But to please her. First thing you do is wake up. What you can do for her. You know, your mind is all occupied with her. You know, in the world, Jay goes with that. Jay, fall into that shit. They can't get out of that. Man. Not knowing the Lord might give you that. The Lord just might give you that just for a little, for the moment. You know, that's another thing, Jay. All this shit is temporal, man. This side, the kingdom is gonna be forever. You know, and Jay over here doing the most. That's how they get stuck. In that sticky situation where now they over here, saying I do and shit under Esau's way, you know, get shit later on she divorce your ass, take half majority of what you own, put your ass on child support, leave you with fucking nothing, all because they go ahead and not use apply wisdom. And scripture, says that a righteous woman is given unto a righteous man. A wicked woman is given unto a wicked man. You over here dealing with some bitch, you know. Just because, and I've been there. I've done that, you know. Just so wooed off the bitch. You get lost in the sauce, man. Nah, you gotta apply wisdom, And share this in Sirach 25 and 21. It says, stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. And that all comes with discipline. They gotta have a little bit, not a little bit, they gotta learn how to discipline themselves. You know, all right. Read that again, Sirach 25, 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. All right. That's one of the two things that Jake fall in this trap. So, you know, all the things, the beauty and the pleasure, man. And that is off, man. You gotta use wisdom. Beauty. The scripture talks about beauty and What you Sirach 36 and 22 says, the beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance, and a man loveth nothing more. All right? Yeah, so take you know, hey, take us, be wooed, but don't stumble, man. Don't stumble where now you fell out the truth. Jake, get a little piece of ass. Look, throw my bone, motherfucker, get lost in the woods, man. you know, no, man. Always remember, the Lord comes first. Apply wisdom, move with wisdom. You know, ain't nothing wrong hollering, but where you go over here and trimming your ways, got you celebrating Easter, going things, uh, giving dinner and shit like that, making you, worship idols. No, man. All right, that shit is off. So you need to have and apply discipline. And, remember, you know, and the Lord, really, JB having a little, some low self esteem and not enough confidence in himself, man. But, you know, you gotta have confidence in the Lord. Who do you think the Lord is dealing with? Who is the Lord dealing with? You or that woman? All right. And Scripture talks about how the woman is made for man, not the man is made for woman. Okay. So don't stumble. You know, hey, this coworker I work with, and his dad remind me, this motherfucker be going broke, get paid, and wake up broke. you know, and fucking get Debo by his own woman. You know, doing whatever the fuck she wants. Yo, so we off the beauty. You let her do whatever the fuck she wants over here. Adultery, all types of shit. Leaving you at home with the kids, all because what? Your ass so wooed off her beauty. Desire her from flesh. Hell, you know, these women, you gotta be aware. These women, they come with heavy fucking demons, man. There's one, there's one Jay was telling me his story. Yeah, I can't help but laugh. He said, "Yeah, man, I would damn near fucking die." 'Cause he was so wooed up so good. Yeah, man, I was just fucking dying. I was just fucking dying in my house, and the bitch over here. Like, I told you not to do that. Like stalking us up, you know. And he goes, "Shut up, Keisha." I just couldn't stop laughing out there. And the bitch named Keisha. It's just Lord, gave me a little laughter right there. You know, yeah, and deal with just fucking. A scripture talks about how dealing with rather deal with a dragon than a wicked woman. You know, Russell's paraphrase. You know, you're dying. The bitch ain't concerned, ain't worried, ain't got to allow the bitch in your crib living. She don't do shit to help you. You know, all because you just so wooed off. You know, the looks and with the fleshly desire. So I'm gonna read this again. Get off of that. Yeah. Go back to Sirach 25 and 21. It says, "Stumble not, at the beauty of the woman, desire or not, for pleasure, right? All right, that's some discipline, right? These motherfuckers out here don't got no fucking discipline, you know. Uh, the one is edifying lesson. Until next time, just a walk. No Bob.